The group Resident Alien started in 1992. Prince Paul, who was currently working with a rap group out of Amityville called De La Soul. And De La Soul, if you know the history of them, they were a little different from the rest of the groups that were out. So he was always looking for something different. And he wanted 3 kids from the island, one from Jamaica, which is myself, another one from Antigua, and another one whose parents is from Jamaica. And because of the green card situation, he thought of the group called Resident Alien. That's where the reggae, hip hop came into play, and that's how the group was formed. We signed the deal in 1993 with Def Jam. We started in 92. It was a 2-year deal with Def Jam. Everybody know Def Jam, Russell Simmons. We lasted probably about a year, because the year that we signed, we went away to the Bahamas to shoot a video. While I was there, my father passed in Jamaica. Went down to Jamaica, buried my father. When I came back, they said Russell freezed everything. Our project had stopped, everything had stopped, and we went to our attorney trying to get out of the deal, and our attorney advised us our money is not long enough to fight Russell Simmons. So she advised us to relax, sit it out for the year. So that's what we did. So we did do 2 records that came out and 2 videos, which was The Doodle Man, which is on YouTube now, and Mr. Books, which is also on YouTube. But the entire album now, which is called It Takes a Nation of Suckers to Let Us In, which was Paul's idea for, it's a different kind of album, but that's also on YouTube, so you can find that also there. Records actually started in 2004, and it actually started by default, if I could say that. I had got burned out from the industry, and I wanted a break, after my father, after the death of my father, and then my wife taking sick. I was really searching. I didn't really desire to do the music anymore. And I remember taking a trip down to Florida, and we were down there. I was at my brother's house, and he was in a reggae band, and some of the guys from the band was there, and they were playing some music, but no one was singing. And my girls was there, and they were young at the time, and we asked them to sing something, and when they started singing, I heard something, and I said, wait a minute, that's them singing? I couldn't believe it. Right away, I said, when I get back to New York, I got to call some people and see if I could put some music together and get them in the studio. Sure enough, when we got back to New York, I called a friend of mine and I said, listen, I need you to do some tracks for me. I need, just some music. And he gave me about 6 tracks, and I gave them this one particular song with this guitar loop on it. This song was something that was meant to be. And they took the song. They didn't know how to write at the time, so me and their mom was trying to help them to figure out which direction to go and different things like that. And we put a little song together, and it sounded so good. I didn't want to tell nobody who it was, so what I did is I pressed the CDs, and everywhere I went, I did about 100 CDs, and I started giving them away. People started calling and asking me, who's these people singing? Who's these little girls singing? It was a song called Why You Keep Running. And we started giving it away, and everybody was so interested in the song. And that's when the label pretty much got birthed. It got birthed around the same time as AJ Spence. It feels great. My family actually works with me. My daughter's actually the artist that we've been working with. My wife works right alongside of me. She's actually the VP in the company. My son is the drummer. My little girl is singing now. She's the youngest one. She's 10. We do a lot of shows and different things like that. So it's fun. It's fun working with your family like any other family, but we know how to separate family time from business time, and that's the beauty of it. My goal for the future of Armorr Records, I would like to sell it for $100 million if I could. Well, just plain. My goal is to, I'm anxious to see what God is going to do with us. We haven't really set a specific goal. Like any other business, we want to be successful.